Hello, here's the news at this hour on Tstv. I am Mobola Badekale. Here are some major headlines. NEMSA obtained certification to enforce power sector safety. Oyo Assembly reinstates 13 suspended transition committee chairman. Joe Biden picks KLAIN as White House chief of staff. And in the world of sport, Ronaldo considers Old Trafford return. And now the news in details. The Nigerian Electricity Management Service Agency, NEMSA, on Wednesday obtained a certification from the Standard Organization of Nigeria that further empowers it to enforce safety standards and recommendations in the power sector. The Managing Director, NEMSA, Peter Osun, who obtained the Quality Management System ISO 9001-2015 certificate on behalf of his agency, stated that with the new certification, safety enforcement of measures across all arms of the power value chain would be heightened. Osun stated that to align with the global practice in enforcement of technical standards and regulations, NEMSA embarked on improving its processes and procedures. Osun, however, noted that the certification would give additional impetus to the vision of NEMSA to be a world-class electrical agency that ensures standardization and specification and also quality and safety for the power sector. Nigerian traders in Ghana on Wednesday called on the Nigerian government to evacuate them from Ghana. The traders, in a Save Our Soul letter delivered to the chairman of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Mrs. Abike Dabirirewa, said they were seeking a secure and peaceful return to Nigeria. Meanwhile, in a statement signed by Gabriel Odu, NIDCOM's Media Public Relations and Protocol Units said the traders belonged to two associations in Ghana, the Nigeria Union of Traders Association in Ghana, NUTAG, and the National Association of Nigeria Traders, NANS. The NIDCOM boss, however, pleaded with the traders not to allow tempers to arise as she would convey their message to the appropriate Nigerian authorities, adding that the Nigerian government would gladly welcome the traders back home. The Oyo State House of Assembly yesterday reinstated the suspended 13 local government and local council development areas caretaker chairmen. The decision was taken after the presentation of the report of the House Committee on Local Government and Chieftaincy Matters read by its chairman, Honorable Olusegun Popoola. The affected chairman, caretakers in the committee report that the NSAS protest which rocked the country prevented them from gaining access into the House of Assembly to submit the report of earth-moving equipment as directed and consequently tendered their unreserved apology to the House. The report, however, has now been submitted by the affected 13 caretaker chairmen as attested to in the House Committee report presented by Honorable Popoola. The House has, however, unanimously agreed on the reinstatement of the 13 suspended chairmen in the state. Oyo State Governor Engineer Seyi Makinde declared on Wednesday that the state will support the efforts of the Nigerian Air Force to achieve its set objectives and expand its operations in the state. The governor, who stated this while receiving the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, during the latest courtesy visit to the governor at the state secretariat at Gudi Ibadan, added that the state has been enjoying a cordial relationship with the Nigerian Air Force. The governor expressed satisfaction with the relationship between the state and the Nigerian Air Force, stating that his government will work on how to keep the relationship going and it would do more to support the Air Force program in the state. Governor Makinde, who commended the good results recorded by the Air Force Comprehensive School, Ibadan, in the recent released West African Examination Council's result, promised that it will ask the Ministry of Works to attend to the electricity needs of the school as solicited by the Chief of Air Staff. The news on T-Solid will be back right after this. Welcome back, and now to some foreign stories. United States President-elect Joe Biden has picked veteran political operative KLAIN to be White House Chief of Staff. Mr. KLAIN has served as a top aide to Mr. Biden since the 1980s in the Senate and later when he was Vice President. The White House Chief of Staff, who manages the President's daily schedule and is often described as his gatekeeper, is a political appointee that does not require confirmation by the Senate. Mr. Biden has, however, paid tribute to Mr. KLAIN in a statement issued by his transition team on Wednesday. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has ignored an ultimatum by protesters who called on him to quit over a deal to ending the fighting over Nagorno-Karabakh. Pressured by opposition parties, the Armenian parliament is expected to hold an emergency session on Mr. Pashinyan's political future. Meanwhile, Turkey's president on Wednesday said it has signed a deal with Russia to take part in joint peace forces to monitor the agreement. Nagorno-Karabakh is said to be an enclave internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan, but which has been controlled by ethnic Armenians since a 1994 truce. And now to the world of sports. Manchester United has reportedly contacted Cristiano Ronaldo with a view to re-signing the Portugal international during next summer's transfer window. The 35-year-old's existing deal with Juventus is due to run until June 2022, but the Italian champions are allegedly keen to offload the attacker next summer to reduce the wage bill. Paris Saint-Germain is said to be strongly linked with the forward, but according to reports, United are in talks with the Portuguese over a return, and Juve would be prepared to negotiate with the 20-time English champions. Ronaldo turned out for United between 2003 and 2009, scoring 118 goals in 292 appearances, winning 3 Premier League titles, 1 FA Cup and 1 Champions League in the process. Northern Ireland and Scotland is set for massive games today, with both nations one win away from a place at the next summer's delayed Euro 2020. Scotland faces Serbia in Belgrade in the playoff final, hoping to qualify for a major men's tournament for the first time since 1998. Northern Ireland hosts Slovakia in Windsor Park in the final aim to reach a second European Championship 4 years after the debut appearance in the competition. Euro 2020, which has retained its name despite being moved to next year because of the coronavirus pandemic, will start on 11th June 2021. Meanwhile, if Scotland overcomes Serbia, they will join England, Croatia, and Czech Republic in Group D at the next year's tournament. And with that, we've come to the end of the news. Here is a recap of the major headlines. NEMSA obtains certification to enforce power sector safety. Oyo Assembly reinstates 13 suspended Transition Committee chairmen. Joe Biden picks KLAIN as White House Chief of Staff. And in the world of sport, you heard Ronaldo considers Old Trafford return. Please don't forget to always adhere to COVID-19 safety measures. The news was compiled by Hope Chijioke. I am Mobola Bade Kalen. Good day and thank you for watching.